In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to lay block and how to lay it to a string line. So I have a wall here, a whole foundation. We're about done. And so these come up in 8-inch increments to the footer, right? All block works in 8-inch increments, up and down and side to side. All of them work in 8s. Another thing is we got rebar every 4 foot on center going down into the footer. You see they're solid in there. And then every 2 feet you have to put Durowall. So come over here, look at this, rebar and then wire, and that one you can see it better. Got wire down there. All right. We got a string line here, boom. Each corner, once the corners are established, you put a string up in between each of them, and it doesn't really matter which side the string's on as long as you can lay it. I prefer it on the inside, but in this case, it's on the outside. So now we're going to talk about spreading your mortar. Come over here, get a scoop, and you can slap it. Look at this, you can just hold it upside down, it sticks to your trowel, right? If you go like this and just try to go spread it, it falls right off. So scoop, slap, find your nose of your trowel. I'm pointing in this direction, 45 off the wall. Find the nose, twist, push down. Twist, push down. So a fluid motion. Or now on the opposite side, I always work backwards. I twist it and push down and slide. It's one motion. Apparently this isn't how my cousin does it. He says that's backwards. He does it like this and comes this way and puts it down. So either way, it's easier in my fingers to twist it like that. So I like it like this. Oh, and then when you come to your rebar, sometimes you got to push it and pull it so you're not slicing your arm up. I pull it, go down. Then you can go both ways with this, but make sure you watch that. And then you spread however far you're going to spread. The next part of this process is putting the head joints on. There's many different ways to do this. I'll show you just some simple ways. One thing is we're going to do this side, right? When your hips are this way on the wall, you always have to get something to stick like that. It's like a, I don't know, the only way to get this to stick to the block is you have to put a little bit there to get it to stick. And you can just do that. Here you go with this one. Push that rebar out of your way. Get that little bit so you can stick it. And then flick it on the outside. That takes a little bit of some getting used to. So lay this block and then show you another way. When you set this, you want to be higher than the line to start. I'm looking down my string, matching up the bottom of this wall that already exists to this corner. So these 2 corners have to hit, and so does that one. You don't want to use your hand like I just did. You want to save yourself some pain. Then you scrape away your mud, and I reuse it. When you do that, you can see better if you're lipping or anything. If you are, you have to beat the corners in a way that makes it not lip. I think about this like a teeter-totter. You hit this corner comes up. You hit this corner comes up. If you're good here and not here, you can hold it and tap it down, and there's just all sorts of different maneuvers and angles you have to be able to do, but I think of it like a teeter-totter. Any which way, that's how you can adjust them. So it's like a teeter-totter, one side down makes the other come up, and if you have to, make sure you're holding it so it doesn't come up and beat it down. All right? If you can't do it on the wall, this is for you if you're just learning. So it's just like when you were spreading the wall, slam it on there, except you want to smooth it off like that so it doesn't fall off when you pick it up. If you don't do that, it'll just come right off when you pick it up. All right, boom, boom. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it in this way and show you how to hit it on the wall coming back the other way. So just like last time, matching up the string line to the bottom corners of the block. Okay, reusing your mud. So when you do this, like however your trowel is, whatever head joint you're doing, when your hip's on this side of the wall, you want the mud on that side. So for this head joint, I put the mud on this side of my trowel, right? When you twist it, right? Boom, in, out. This side, you need the mud on this side of your trowel. So we're going right here. Slap. See how it's kind of like on that side? Swipe in to get that to bite a little bit, and then you just slam it on the outside. Pick this up. If you look down these block when I'm setting these, this is how you know if you're spaced out right. So if you come over here, this might not be the best one. Look at this one. You see how there's a hole in the block here? This is called bond. This might be hard with the sunshine, but in there, there's a hole right in there on each side. That's how you know you're on bond. You don't want to get to the end and have a tight close. So one more time, I'll show you a little trick that I do on this side. I swipe in, I make a triangle, right? Out, out. So I can do 2 head joints with 1 scoop of mud. Switch me sides. Can't do that on this side. This side is the side you gotta swipe up and pull back. So this is if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, I'm sorry, I can't show you really how to do it. But anyway, that's how you do that. All right, we're on the last block, which this sucks. I only have jams right here. Normally, just checking, we're good. You have to do this, it's called a double union. You just want to smooth some mud on these, just so you know that these joints are solid. They don't have to be perfect, but there's just a little mud slapped on there, up over. Fits down in there nice because I was on my bond, and even though some of the mud fell out since I double unioned it, there's still mud in there, right? And I can point that in and fill in the hole I have, right? There you go. Then, just like normal, beat it to the line. Boom, boom. I got a lip there, right? Don't want that. Scrape away, scrape away. Now I'm done with all of my 8-inch block for this garage foundation. And the last thing you do if you get to a top course like this is you fill in all your head joints. So we're gonna fill all these up with mud across there. And I'm gonna lay 6 inches. I'm gonna lay 6-inch block on top of here. But for these, this is how you lay a block wall. This is how you top it out. And thanks for watching.